This is a review of the Blackberry Q5. Words describe the Blackberry Q5. It's a low-cost phone which exceeds expectations. It's quite fast. It has an all-day battery life. The Blackberry Q5 is the youngest sibling of the Blackberry 10 lineup. The Blackberry Q5 was not given a lot of marketing or media attention due to the over-marketing of the Z10, Q10, and to a lesser extent the Z30. Today we'll set the record straight about the Blackberry Q5. Initially I was expecting a subpar battery life, sluggish, slow navigation of the user interface or UI, but what I noticed was the complete opposite. The Q5 actually blew all of my expectations right out of the door. Phone calls on the Blackberry Q5 is simply amazing. There's no drop calls, no disconnections, no static or little pops or anything like that. The quality in the audio is really clear. The software in the Blackberry Q5 runs the latest and greatest version of Blackberry 10, which is OS 10.2.1. This OS really transformed the ecosystem of Blackberry. Now Blackberry runs almost 90% of the apps in the Android Play Store smoothly. This can be done by sideloading Snap Store, which can be installed in 30 seconds. If you are interested in how to install Snap in Amazon App Store and other app stores, check the description of this video for links. The software also allows APKs or Android package kernels, which are Android applications or files, to be installed directly onto the device. Installs could take anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes after being downloaded. The software in the Q5 runs smooth, quick, nimble, no hiccups, no speed bumps, and it does not crash. I had 0 crashes with this phone. Blackberry 10 has come a long way. They still have a few things to work on. The hardware in the Blackberry Q5 is quite compelling. It features the same dual-core 1.5 Snapdragon Pro processor, however, it is clocked at 1.2 GHz. It also has 2 GB of RAM, which makes navigation of the UI and the device actually really smooth. However, during some gameplay it can get a bit sluggish, but that's on a rare occasion. The lower clock processor and battery size actually stroke a sort of epicness, because you get really good battery life, as we will talk about later. The device features a full QWERTY keyboard in the front of the device, which is quite nice. Oh, and this device does not get hot in the palm of the hand, like the Q10, Z10, and sometimes, on a rare occasion, the Z30. Web browsing does take 1 to 2 seconds longer than on the Q10, but let's face it, 3 seconds is not that much time, even if it adds up at this price. The body is made out of a polycarbonate material, which keeps the device really smooth and really light. The smoothness is good for the keyboard experience, but it's bad for the back of the device, because for the first 2 to 3 days, the device was really slippery in my hand. As time progressed, my hands adapted to the slippery body. I was expecting the screen to become really greasy because of the plastic body, but this was not the case. The screen was not greasy at all. The keyboard to the front of the device is an island-style chiclet QWERTY keyboard, which do sound clicky when typed. Also, the keys are stiff, so your fingers do get exhausted slightly faster than when typing on the Blackberry Q10. The cameras on the Q5, there's 2. There's a 5 megapixel at the rear and a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. The front is capable of 720p at 30 frames per second, which works really decent for BBM video calls or Skype. The rear-facing camera is a 5 megapixel capable camera, and I use the term capable. The pictures in low light or low light situations just doesn't work that well. The camera features are kept to a minimalist, as seen in all of Blackberry 10 software updates. Pictures taken in the right amount of light actually looks really decent. If you're going to use this for a low light situation, I would definitely recommend you use a pocket or compact camera. These are some images and videos that I took with the Blackberry Q5 camera. Now let's talk about the really good stuff, the stuff that makes me mushy inside, the stuff that made me fell for this device. And that's the battery. It features a 2180 mAh battery, which works phenomenal. it outperformed my Q10 and Z30 device. Yes, you heard me correctly, it outshined the Q10 and the Z30 device. I managed to get, on the worst of worst days, 32 hours of battery from this device with heavy usage. I had 2 emails account being synced, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Fiber, with 30 minutes of browsing. Oh, BBM channels, all on LTE. This device hands down gets stuff done. All devices have weaknesses. For the Blackberry Q5, it's the camera. In low light and dimly lit situations, the picture quality just crumbles. The screen quality is decent for gameplay, watching videos. Colors does not pop at you, they're not oversaturated, but the screen size should have been a little bigger. The keyboard is really clicky when you're typing, so if you're trying to sneak in a text during a meeting or a lecture, you're definitely going to get busted. Also, due to the build quality of the device, what I've noticed was the SIM card was actually visible from the side. All of these weaknesses could be quickly and easily overlooked because of the price. Kudo is selling this for $150 outright. Right now, Shop Blackberry has a sale that's selling it for $250. Oh, by the way, these are brand spanking new, not refurbished. If Blackberry found a way to get this device down to $99, this could be the best selling Blackberry 10 device yet. The Blackberry Q5 managed to capture the soul of OS 5, 6, and 7 and managed to put it in this device. Something that the other Blackberry 10 devices just didn't do for me. For some reason, I actually fell in love with this device, so I definitely recommend you give this device a look at right before you purchase your next smartphone. If you are on OS 5, 6, or 7, and you're looking to get a Blackberry, I think you should try this one out. You might actually fall in love with it. For some reason, I actually prefer the Q5 over the Q10 and Z30. Thank you for watching my review of the Blackberry Q5. If you did like this video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below on what you think about the Q5. Also as well, I'm going to have a comparison between the Q5 and the Blackberry Q10. So I'll see you guys in that video later.